Hi there, Kimberly at GypsySoul HippieHeart. We're going to do an oracle reading today. We're going to do a couples or potential couples, what they're thinking, what they're feeling, what the blocks could be, and how we feel about each other, kind of thing. So I have the romance angels here. I have the divination of the ancients here, and the quantum oracle. And then I have the sacred spirit reading cards. And I have a bunch more. These are just the ones that I've shuffled up. And then I can pull more if we need. Let's start off with the romance angels. And I have kids here, so if you hear chattering, that's who it is. I hope you can hear me okay. Sometimes my sound is a little off and I don't know why. Okay, so for couples and potential couples, so that means that people that you have already met that are, you guys have shown an interest, so like been on a first date or whatever kind of thing. So, but certainly for the, I don't know why I need to keep shuffling. So definitely for couples here. So on the right hand side, it will be the me, you, me. So the ones watching. So this isn't like a cross watching thing. It's, if you're watching it, then this is you. It's because it's not a Libra, it's not a Sagittarius, it's not a Scorpio thing. It's just those watching, right? Okay. And then on the left, it'll be them. So let's go with card that represents our energy that's watching. The energy of us and what we're putting out. Energy of us. Healing family issues, your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So if you're in a state of kind of a chaotic energy, they're feeling it. So we're going to put the rose quartz down on that one, on the healing family issues. And then let's get a card for them. What is the card represents them right now? Where are they right now? You deserve love. You are lovable. So they might be questioning whether or not they deserve love or whether or not they can give love. So they're definitely in that state of questioning. And let's see, what card do I want to give them? Or stone? Girls, you want to close the door, please? Thank you. I'm being pulled to. Okay, so they're gonna get this one. It's a generator. It's a smoky quartz, so they're gonna get that one. Give some grounding and clarity. Okay, so let's go to how do we, the ones watching this, feel about them. Oh. Okay, so we're getting the red flags. 2 cards popped out. We're going to take them. And separation. So because we're in this want to heal everything, and we don't feel that they're able to do it, we're seeing this as a red flag that every time that we try to talk or do something, it just explodes up, and that's not what we're trying to do. We're not trying to explode things up, but that's exactly what's happening. And so the fear of it is that separation is probably that they're thinking this too, you know. We can have this thought of, are they thinking of separating? Maybe they said things that, you know, so we'll see how this goes, how this plays out. So how do they feel about How do they feel about us, the ones who's listening to this? How do they feel? Okay. So there's engagement energy. There is your love life is ascending to higher commitment. So it doesn't mean engagement, but it may mean that they're pondering or working through things about engagement. This could be for some that they're really on board, and for others this could be more of the that that's what we're thinking. All that we think about is the commitment and the engagement, and it's driving them nuts. So it kind of fits for my life, and it's so not true. It's funny. It's funny how people have misconceptions, and you know, things just got to get worked out. Okay, so let's go current energy. Oh, I should have clarified that. Our current energy, but I was looking. Okay, so our current energy. Make an effort. Great love is worth taking the steps for. So even though how we feel about them, there might be that question. Not necessarily how we feel about them, but how we feel about what's going on in the relationship, I would say. And this is that the current energy is make an effort. So our current energy is that we just want things to work out. We just want the connection. We just want the effort made on both parts, right? So what is their current energy? And I'm not going to take that card there. I'm going to take this one here. Their current energy, codependency, addictions are affecting your romantic life. So their current energy right now is questioning stuff. They are questioning everything. They're questioning whether or not they fit with the person, or they I think it's time to have a better life. Come on. So they're worried about I was gonna say where they fit, if this fits, if you're both on the same page, if you're both willing to work at it. But I just don't want it to be a thing where one person does the work and the other person gets to walk away, or the other person in their heart walks away. So when somebody is seeing the red flags, and that's that doing that inner talk, that inner calculation of good and bad, pros and cons in a way. And then on the other side, the person either is wanting an engagement, or they are wanting they're wanting that commitment and the connection to be stronger. But it also can be a question whether or not they're deserving of that love, or whether or not they're willing to give it. Because with that codependency in there, it's telling us that that current energy is a little bit not on board. It's they're just questioning whether or not this is going to work out. Really, it's and it can be in a way a must to be with somebody. That's that codependent energy. And that's affecting the romantic love life, because it actually takes and kills that romantic love life. So, career and finances, and I didn't even ask a question, but I'm going to put this over onto their side, the codependency side, because there is something that is that codependency. This is a clarity on that, because I was talking about it. So the finances and career, financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So they could be extremely worried about their finances, which is why they can't bring in that energy of the engagement or the energy of the commitment, because they don't know where they stand, what their life looks like. So let's hope and let's see what else we can get here. So let's go over to, okay, so this is actually, I was going to ask for a blockage, but this is actually confirmation in a blockage. So let's ask what it was a blockage for us. What is the blockage for us? Show us what the blockage for us is. Show us what the... Okay, so it says honeymoon, enjoy the bliss together. So that commitment is our block. That commitment, that want for that commitment is the block. And I'm going to put that down in the middle. The want for a commitment, the want for that they can't give. They just clearly can't give it. And it is clear that the more that a person tries to talk about feelings, the more they get scared and walk away, because it's just not where they can. There's too much on their plate right now. But one thing everybody has to learn is that everybody has a right to speak. Everybody has a right to talk about it. And lots of times, if both parties are willing to hear each other, then you actually clear up those misideas of what the other person wants. It may not be a commitment. It may not be like in the marriage way, in the whatever, like in this engagement that's floating around in here. That may not be it. It's a commitment of the heart. It is just a verbal speaking of, you're the one that I choose. I will not choose anyone over you in like interest in somebody else, right? So there's those clarities that a person is looking for, and that's showing up here. So let's go a block on their side. And I know finances is on that side there, but let's go for another block on their side. What is their block on their side? It is safe for you to love. Open your heart and give. So they just are shut down. Their block is that they cannot give love. They cannot. It is, they can't feel safe. They don't feel safe to love. That's their block. Okay, so I usually do your path analysis today and their path, but I'm going to draw some cards and say, what does I'm going to keep it as path cards, but what are the messages for the two people involved? What is the progression of this path together? Let's go that way. And I'm going to throw three cards for the progression of this path of the two people together. What does it look like? Retreat. Time to disconnect from the world. Okay, so there's a disconnection. There's a definite disconnection, and it looks like it's on both parts. It looks like it's on both parts. And please, if this doesn't fit, don't make it fit. This is a very specific reading for a very specific view. So if it doesn't fit, it doesn't fit, and that's okay. Maybe the next reading. Also, he or she, divine masculine, divine feminine, if I use those words, it goes both ways. So just, this is not for everybody, this reading. Okay, so two more cards on, I don't remember what words I used. On the outcome of this path together, this progression, this path together. Two more cards. Okay. Okay. Give me 4 cards. So there is a clear attraction there. There is. There is chemistry there. There is an attraction there. But it's not enough. The chemistry and the attraction is enough. It's unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So if things don't change, if things don't, there isn't a coming together, this looks like this isn't going to be a lasting thing. It's going to just fizzle itself out, or someone's just going to throw their hands up in the air and walk away. In other places, this could be the one. So depends, right? You know how your relationship is going. It says this could be the one. You already have met the romantic partner you seek. So for some, this could, and this unrequited love, it doesn't have to be that it's just not going to work. It's that something in the love isn't working. So that could be that. And if you can work around it and figure it out, it could be the one. But as the feelings are right now, It's unrequited. In other words, they just don't want it. You just don't want it. It's just in limbo right now. So let's try to raise that vibration up to bring the love back in. And let's ask the angels and guides, can we bring the love back in? Can we up this passion, this love, this romance, this intrigue that we have with each other, but can we make it more solid, more committed? Is it possible? Please, angels and guides, help us. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from the usual type you expect. So, okay, have faith. Have faith that it could be, that it could get better. Have faith. Okay, I just heard all is not lost. Even if it feels like it. All is not lost. Take time. All is not lost. So this feels like really sad reading. It's actually, it's hitting me really hard. Give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. Okay, so the angels and the guides are saying not all is lost. Keep an open mind. Stay positive. Have faith. Give your relationship a chance. And it's give your relationship a chance to grow. And it's actually, sorry, my nose is itchy. It's to grow, but it's to solidify is what I'm hearing. But I'm seeing tree roots to anchor in. To one has feelings, both have feelings. One has feelings of a faster love, and one has love, and it's a hold off kind of love. And when the one who has the faster love feels the hold off kind of love, then they back off, which makes them back off, which then everybody's backing off, and then anything that is tension is rising to the front and going So anything else, angels and guides? Anything else? Anything else, angels and guides? Reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. So, okay. This could be for some, literally, from your past returning. This could be a reconciliation of both people's hearts opening, and let's just ask for divine intervention right now. If we are meant to be with these people, right? If we're meant to have this love, please, 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 please come in and just sweep out the dust, clean up the dirt, clean up the debris, and leave behind the essence of peace and togetherness and joy, and let that build. I just got a message here I have to answer. I'm going to also say, I brought up the divine masculine and divine feminine energy, and we have it all in us, and so we can really let that run amok with us. I want to say divine feminine, but I'm just going to say, whether you're male or female, however your relationships work, and whatever it looks like and whatever's happened, this is something that I heard last night. Drop the swords. Drop the swords. Stop fighting for each individual heart, and start thinking about the heart of the other person that you love. We get caught in this, like, no one's going to do this to me again. No one's going to do this. And we have to understand that when we carry that sword, the other person has no other chance but to show you exactly what you're looking for, which is no one's going to beat me down. No one's going to do this. So if we don't come with softness, that exactly what we're going to get is the sword, right? So let's put that sword down and let's look at each other from the heart, and let's let our souls recognize each other. Let our souls do that handshake and know each other. We need to know each other. We need to love each other. We need to listen to each other. We need to know that when one person speaks, it's not about digging the other person. It's about them maybe using the wrong words, but still trying to speak from the heart. Like, my heart is hurting because our relationship isn't where it's supposed to be, clearly. And we're missing this. I want us to reach for this. I want us to attain this, to have this for each other. And so that's something we need to work on, listening. And it's hard sometimes when we have all this emotion, this feeling inside of us, to come up with the right words. And I don't know yet, 51 years old, and I don't know how, when working with somebody else, because they hear it one way and I could be saying it one way, or you could be saying it one way, and it's, everybody is different, and our hearts need to touch each other before we judge what the other one's saying, or jumping down someone's throat. Either way, right? So let's go the outlook from let's go into the outlook. I'm going to ask for guidance first, though. I'm going to ask for 2 more cards on guidance, then I'm going to go to the outlook. Oh, no, I'm just going to shuffle again. I need some clear guidance, clear, pristine truth, clarity, and knowledge in this answer of the guidance that we need to take. Heart-to-heart conversations. Yeah, you asked for pristine truth, clarity, and knowledge. This is the card that comes up, heart-to-heart conversations. And I don't know if you all are the same way, that I'm a talker. And so I want to talk things out. I want to talk about my feelings. I want to talk. I want to, this is what I'm missing from you. What are you missing from me? I want to do this. But it comes across as I'm, right? So those of us who are talkers, we have to learn to slow down and have heart-to-heart conversations that the other person can pick up that it's heart-to-heart. That's funny. She's looking at him and he's looking away. So one person is definitely the one trying to express, and the other person is definitely the one trying to a little bit. But let's remember, the cherubs are there and they're looking, just like, oh, come on, guys. Come on. The one up by the lady there, she's like, oh, she's trying. And the other one on the floor, on the ground, looking at the guy, is kind of like, yeah, he's not too involved. So if you're the one trying, or the one who's not too involved, however it works, try to see it from the person's standpoint. Where do you want it to come from? And it's always the heart, right? Okay, so that's the guidance, heart-to-heart conversations. I guess we don't need another one on that. What's the outlook if we follow this heart-to-heart conversations? Because it's hard to be the one trying to have the heart-to-heart conversations, and the person just goes, oh my God, not this again, right? That's so hard. So what if we follow this heart-to-heart? Are they honestly going to listen? Are they obviously going to be open to it? And the outcome is playfulness. To recapture their moments, allow your inner youth, the spirit to shine. Okay, but when we have things that we need to talk about, it's hard to bring the playfulness in. But they're telling us the outcome is heart-to-heart conversations and playfulness. You may need to do it in a playful way. Maybe you need to do it in a more playful way, and not direct communication, but in a playful way. And I just got chills. Yeah, playful. Express your love. Go ahead, make the romantic gestures. Okay, so they want us to be more playful. They want us to definitely, the guidance is the way to the other person's heart is not through talking to them the way that we would talk to them. It is the way that they need to receive it. So they need to receive love in a joyful, playful way in order for them to open up. Because those of us who are talkers scare the other people away, clearly. So they're telling us to use playfulness and bring that in. I have a question of my own. That when you bring playfulness in and you don't exactly say the words, do you ever really get the thing nailed down to what you want to say? Usually not. But maybe sometimes it's just about letting it go. And maybe that's what they want. Maybe that's what they want, is just it to be let go. And maybe it'll work itself out. So anything else for us for the outcome? If we follow this guidance, angels and guides, please give us a little more guidance. Please give us a little more guidance. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. Okay. So forgiveness for those who can't hear what we have to say, for whatever their reason is. And forgiveness for ourselves for being the people that have to have that clarity. And forgiveness and learning that each person is just their own person trying to make their way in life. And hopefully we let each other in. Hopefully we let each other in. Well, and if this isn't going to work, just know that there is new love always out there looking, or that the love that this is, it can transform. So it could be either. It could be either. If something needs to be done, then it needs to be done. And then that means that the universe is going to usher in a greater, better love that isn't so trying on your heart. You know, or maybe this trying of the heart is going to... Sometimes something has to happen to scare the bejeebies out of somebody, or whatever, right? That wake-up call. So maybe there's a wake-up call coming, and maybe it's going to renew the love. I'm going to actually ask that. Is there a wake-up call coming that can fix this? Oh, please, because this reading is just like, oh my Lord. So is there a wake-up call? Is this calling for a wake-up call? Passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So... Okay, so we're going to leave this here, and I'm going to actually, we're at 28 minutes, and so I'm gonna smush this up here, and we're just gonna get some other cards going here real quick. I don't have a lot of time, but I like to throw in a quick reading every now and again. And I do like to shuffle my cards. I don't like to just put them back like this, but there's half the deck or more on the table already, so I'm just going to shuffle those in. I'm going to ask for universal guidance. So we're going to go over to the Sacred Spirit reading cards. New cards that I got. Beautiful cards. Love them. Love the feel of them. It's great information coming in from the higher ups to give us some... Guidance from the sacred spirits, please, for this relationship. Guidance from the sacred spirits for this relationship, please. Oh, that's a card there. Guidance. All I can do is just ask for guidance. Okay, so the first card here is the birth of creation, potential growth. So there's still definite care, there's still definite feeling. I don't know if you can see that. There. This is an egg. What do you? No, don't come here. No, I'm doing a reading, so I'm on camera, so you guys gotta go. What do you want?
More Barbies.
Okay, quickly grab more Barbies. So this is a card of birth and creation, potential growth. And so it is the egg with the green in here. So it's heart growing. It's also intuition. It's also got the throat chakra in there. And so to take the wisdom that is given to us so that we know that this birth, this creation is possible. And it's new growth. It's new potential growth. So next card is the Ascended Masters, creative open communication. So it's heart to heart again, right? It's that heart to heart communication. Okay, so what it also is to ask the Ascended Masters to help us open. They want to create this birth. Sorry, guys. My granddaughter and my boyfriend's daughter. Stick and twig. So, don't usually do a reading. Never have done a reading with the kids around. May not ever do it again. I don't know. Birth and creation, that potential growth. So they want us to ask for this egg to crack open, this love to crack open. They want us to do that. They want to help us in this. So, this card here. You know, it's ask for divine intervention. That's what I just heard. Ask for divine intervention in this relationship to bless it and to give it that reboot of life brought into it so that we can honor each other and honor the love. And I'm just feeling like I want to cry. Sorry. Ask and it's given. I can feel them. Ask and it's given. To repair what is almost broken, like an egg that cracks open. Ask for it to be prepared. This is what they're telling. And it's that love. It's that energy of the Ascended Masters. Sorry, guys. This energy is overwhelming. It's beautiful. Again, I hear put down the swords. Archangel Michael is asking us to put down the swords, to let him use the sword and clean up whatever needs to be cleaned up inside us, inside them. Oh. Surrender to divine love. That's what they're telling. For those of us who need to surrender, do so. And if this is a relationship that is divinely guided and brought together, if this is meant to be soul partners, both people will be healed. Blessings are coming. They're saying blessings are coming. They're pulling back for my sake. They're never far away. They just need us to ask. They just need permission to step in and to divinely alter this path that we're on of self-destruction. Because everybody's protecting their heart so much. And yet when we protect our own heart without consideration of the other person's heart, we actually destroy our own heart. That's what they're saying. My throat is so tight I can barely breathe. We're choking. Our words are choking off the love. That's what they're saying. Okay. Okay. Sorry, guys. This is what happens when I allow pristine truth and clarity come through. That's why I love that so much. It takes us out of it, and it calls on the Ascended Masters to work through us. And this is what they give you. It's just this expansive heart that feels everything. I am so blessed. Okay. The next message is spirit messages, and this is the crow coming in, or the raven, and they have magic messages. They hear and see and feel and interact beyond what we can understand, because we consider them just to be a bird, but my head is now just whoo. Observe limitations. So it's not about us not being enough. It's about observing where it's time to put down the sword, where it's time to take a breath and relax and not push so hard for everything to be clear, to allow that to come in. Observe limitations, and that is observe what we want for us and observe what we want with them, but observe the limitations of the expansiveness that each person can expand to before you blow a balloon up and it pops, right? So honor the other person's limitations, even if to us it looks like it's a doom, it's over, but that doesn't mean that's what it is. It's not what it means. It means right now there's limitations, not always. No matter what is said, hearts can change, words can change, right? But we have to honor and observe everybody's own self, their own limitations of what they can give. Okay. Anything else you want us to know? Because holy smokes. Illuminate the shadow. Focus on the solution. So come out of the dark and allow the inner light to shine. Illuminate the shadows within us that have the need to have things our way, or the shadows that the other person is in that they just can't expand any further. And focus on a solution that works for both of you. Okay. Whew. Thank you to my Ascended Masters, my guides, my oneness beings, my team, my glorious team that connect with me and that I can feel them again. Make this all possible. I don't know, whoever watches this, if you're going to feel the energy of this. But if you do, comment. Sorry for crying. Actually, I'm not sorry, because it's just truly, I mean, I can't fake shit. I really can't. And I can't hold things back. So if I need to illuminate my feelings, I do. So I'm going to say thanks for watching. Please hit the like, share, subscribe so I can get out there more. I so want to do this for my life. I wouldn't be who I was without my connection to these Ascended Masters. I would not be who I am. And they keep me from being lost when I am. So I really hope whoever gets this message understands the gift that we were given right now. If you'd like a personal reading, I promise to try not to cry. But you can get me at Kimberly Lynn on Messenger. You can leave a message here. I also have GypsySoul HippieHeart Oracle on Facebook. So you can get me at Facebook or, or at Messenger. And I charge $60 for a reading. And they go as long as they need to go. And yeah, I have a little deal going on right now for that $60. So if you'd like one, great. If not, that's okay too. So know that you're blessed, that you are loved, that you are divinely guided, and call on the angels and the Ascended Masters anytime you need help moving something out of your life, because they are there. They showed up so huge. My heart is just cracked open. So take care of you. You're blessed. I am blessed. I am blessed to be able to do this for you with peace and love in my heart. Thank you for letting me do this. Take care. Bye-bye.